Yeah, I'll come for a couple.
Here are your hosts, Nick Sainert.
I want to know what it's like to commit a crime without having to spend time in jail.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
Brought to you by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome into the happy hour. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I am Rico. Nick is out at Wingstop, probably tearing down right now as he co-hosted The Captain with Vershawn Jackson. I hope everybody went out there and got yourself some wings on delicious Wingstop Wednesday. I am joined by Nathan Brennan, everybody's third favorite Virginia Tech graduate. Since I guess I was wrong the first time.
Whoa. Third favorite.
Yeah.
I got to know who the top two are.
Well, apparently it was Terod Taylor because he got his.
Which everyone says it's Terod, but while he was at Virginia Tech,
they said Tyrod.
They said Tyrod.
And the NFL said Tyrod, and he came out like literally 3 years ago and was like, yeah, everybody's been saying my name wrong for years.
The thing is, or do you think he just wanted a name change? Because how do you wait that long to claim that everyone's been saying your name wrong?
Prince Amukamara. He was in the NFL for years, and
what was it before?
Prince Amukamara, but he was like, yeah, that's actually not how you say it.
How do you say it?
Amukamara.
What?
Yeah.
You know who else did that?
He told VJ that like a couple months ago.
But he hasn't said that publicly, has he? Was that just kind of VJ?
He kind of did, but people are like, yeah, no, we're going to say Amukamara.
Bobby Okereke did that for the Colts, but it's actually Bobby Okereke. I don't know, but that's the thing though, is like if you've gone by that for so long, regardless.
There have been multiple Nebraska football players who we've said their names one way for years, and then maybe their senior year they're like, yeah, that's actually not how you say it.
I would get ahead of it if someone said my name. Okay, fine, Tyrod, whatever you want. I'll give you that one. I met Tyrod Taylor actually,
and then there was somebody else I don't remember who because I don't think Michael Vick ever got his diploma from Virginia.
That's a good question. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, so there is that. But
I'm not entirely sure.
You guys can join us 402-464-5685 Honda Lincoln Hotline.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
I was corrected the last time I said everybody's favorite Virginia Tech grad.
Who corrected you?
Big Sky and DP.
All right, DP. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, so people they were
they
were like favorite. I don't know about all that.
All
so
right.
Starter Heyman Jewelers live video stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And tonight, everybody, Talking Trash with Nicklin Hames and Kenzie Knuckles will be live from Dak Shack at 48th and Layton tonight. They will be live.
What time?
9 to 11, tentatively.
Okay.
Come check out Dak Shack, Lincoln's home for the best lobster rolls and fried chicken sandwich, and something for you, frozen daiquiris. The daiquiris,
I do love daiquiris.
You can try in a hollowed out pineapple, which I am 100% in on.
That makes me feel like I'm at the beach.
Exactly. But it's cloudy outside.
Yeah. I think it might be sunny a little bit later. We'll see.
I hope so.
Now, tomorrow would be the day to drink a daiquiri.
Yes, 100%. Dak Shack has happy hour. Hey.
Heyo.
2:30 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and all day on Sundays. Right now is reverse happy hour, 9 p.m. to close. Half off all Dak Shack cocktails, mango mojito, frozen pina colada, and a lot more. Their hours go from Monday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. But tonight, they will be open till 11.
Oh, nice.
So get out there to the Dak Shack. Check out Kenzie and Nicklin. A possibility of another show being out there.
Right.
Tentatively.
Right.
Not 100% on that one yet.
I will say that makes me excited. I can't remember. Oh, Crowbait says it's sunny outside now. Well, Crowbait, we've been inside all day.
Yeah, I've been running around.
There's no windows in here.
I've been running around from these two rooms. I haven't done much.
Well, you guys decided you wanted me on the radio for 4 hours, so I've actually had to do some type of prep.
Hey.
Usually, I mean, like, I'll do prep, but this actually takes some serious prep.
This is a lot of prep.
I can't remember the last time I had a thirsty Sunday. I was a big thirsty Sunday guy in college. Every single NFL Sunday, I drank probably every game. Also, the Colts will make you want to drink, so that makes perfect sense.
I understand that.
But the fact that they have happy hour all Sunday, I might have to change that up a little bit. I might have to have myself a thirsty Sunday.
Back to your thirsty Sunday ways?
I might bring it back.
proud of you.
I got to bring it back eventually.
At
It
some
is-
point.
Well, I always swear by my favorite day to drink is Thursday. There's just something about Thirsty Thursdays that hit different. I don't know what it is. I can't explain it to you. Sundays are probably a close third. There's nothing like day drinking on Saturday, though.
I don't know.
Thursday night, Saturday during the day.
Freshman year of college, I was a big Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday guy, but that is behind me.
Well, that is
That is
you're
behind
just
me.
a tank.
But
you were an athlete.
I was. That was
So
a
this was
problem.
off season.
That was no.
Or even
It was
oh
during
my
the season.
goodness.
It was a bad
All right,
idea.
well.
Never should have done that. But it's behind me now. I hope everybody is safe after the crazy weather last night. I know that I was still up when my phone went off, and it scared the poop out of me.
What time was it at?
I don't even remember. It was like 11 or something. I don't know why I was up, but I was up. My phone went off. I didn't know what to do. Finally got the kids down, so I was like, please don't wake them up. Moved the wife and the youngest downstairs, and then I was just hanging out. And then of course Ellie woke up and decided immediately to go upstairs. And I was like, baby girl, we have to go back downstairs. We can't be up here right now. But I hope everybody is safe and healthy. I know that you were out and about this morning, earlier today, checking out the storm damage. What did you see? What's going on?
There's quite a bit. What was I going to say? So Seward wasn't as bad because Seward got a lot of hail. That was kind of the big issue with Seward. There were a couple trees down that I saw. A lot was more just leaves, branches, those kind of things. Greenwood was pretty rough. Quite a bit of trees down, a couple cars, a couple houses. No injuries are being reported at this point in time. I was in the Weather Shield this morning doing a lot of that coverage. But the thing is, I didn't even hear the tornado warning.
Really?
Because you got to remember, 11 o'clock is usually right when I'm in my like deepest sleep. Because I usually go to bed at like 8.
Well,
wake up around 2.
Some people were claiming they didn't get the alert on their phones, and some people didn't even hear the sirens. I got the alert and I heard the sirens.
Yes, I didn't get either. But again, 11 o'clock is usually 8 to 2. I've got a problem. I need to figure out how to sleep more than that. That is not very good.
Come on, man.
But no, from what we're gathering right now, it seems like everyone was safe. It's definitely scary too, because this is the first time I've been in tornado country. On the East Coast, we get plenty of hurricanes. That's kind of the big thing over there. But I've never been in tornado country, and I don't know if they're claiming that it was a tornado in Greenwood, but it surely the aftermath surely looked like it.
Somebody said
tornadoes are no joke.
Yeah, somebody said one touchdown somewhere. I don't remember exactly where, but there was reports of one touching down somewhere. But yeah, tornadoes are terrifying because there's really no actual warning. Like they have like the sirens and everything, but at the same time, that's like if somebody sees one, because they can be like, oh, there might be a tornado, we'll be on the lookout. But if one shows up, like you don't know. Like
right,
hurricanes are also terrible, but at least with that, you know that they're going to be on their way. You don't know their exact path, but you can be like, look, there's going to be a hurricane here in like a day, so figure it out.
Right, because it kind of picks up with the water. I feel like is a big part of that. We have a lot of texts coming in. I feel like a lot of them are slandering Virginia Tech, but Don does say Sunday Fun Day is where it's at. Dusty says, be real, Nate, your favorite days to drink are days that end in Y.
I did that once.
I'm trying to think.
It's a bad idea.
Wait, I just had a mega brain fart for a second because I was like, isn't that 6 days of the week? That would be all 7 days of the week. I don't know what I was thinking. That was weird because it's like, what was I thinking? Maybe I'm thinking of sports teams that don't end in S, which, by the way, someone sent us a meme or a post. It was something like that the other day. This is the second time in professional sports history that there's going to be a professional championship. This is the Big Four sports.
Mm-hmm.
A professional championship without teams that end in S. Did you ever think about that? Avalanche Lightning.
Huh.
I don't know what the first one would have been. I was about to say Red Sox, White Sox, but that's not right. Thunder and Heat.
Yeah, Oklahoma City. Yeah.
I don't know why I just thought about that. I don't know who told me that, and I don't know if that's entirely accurate because it was one of those. I think it was a tweet that someone tweeted out, and I don't believe how much. Okay, see, this is the thing that I've always been curious about. How much do you believe a Twitter account that's not a blue check mark, and how much do you believe a blue check mark? Because I have a blue check mark, and I'm not entirely sure people believe anything that I have to say.
I wish
you
I
should.
I deserve a blue check mark.
I don't even know how I got mine, to be entirely honest with you.
I tried for years to get a blue check mark. And turns out there are certain.
What do you mean you tried? What were the hoops you have to go through?
I don't qualify for the hoops, but I tweeted a whole bunch.
So you tried?
Yeah, you just tweet a whole bunch. And you try to get a lot of people following you. But apparently there are some like jobs that you get or some classes that you get. Like there have been people that I know at UNK that have blue check marks because they had a job doing something and they needed the blue check mark for some reason. Like some people in television, such as yourself, like they get blue check marks to verify that they're like, this is a news source that you can trust or something.
Right.
And I'm just like, I want one. I'm radio. You can trust me.
I mean, like, again, it just depends on how you decipher blue check marks. And I think more the reason I have one is so if someone were to make a fake account or something, they know that I'm actually the one tweeting. But then at the same time, like I see some people that have blue check marks. And I'm like, there's no way I trust that guy. I don't think that guy should have a blue check mark.
Slightest.
And they're not affiliated with any type of organization. I'm not entirely sure how they got it. So I think Twitter's a little bit weird about that. Instagram's a little bit more specific. Yeah. I don't have a check mark on Instagram.
Some people just get it because they have a lot of followers and their tweets just get a lot of interaction. And that's
is
really
that what it is?
Yeah, and they're just like, hey, you're really popular. Guy. Here you go.
Perfect example, like Big Cat for Barstool. That guy has a blue check mark.
Yep.
And I don't know how.
I think a lot of people that work for Barstool have it.
And I don't know if we're counting them as a credible source.
Not in the slightest.
I mean, we could, I guess. Yeah. I don't know if that's a great idea.
I don't think you really could.
Blue sharks have always been a head scratcher. Regardless, I don't even know how I went down this pivot towards blue check marks. But there was someone that said, I think it's the second time, and maybe it was the second time in like 50 years or something. But I thought that was pretty interesting. Avalanche and lightning.
Sports stats that don't matter.
That don't matter, but are pretty cool.
I love sports stats that don't matter. We have a couple of people saying that there were tornadoes. A trooper reported a touchdown, tornado touchdown, 6 points, just east of Malcolm. Somebody said there was a tornado in Lushton, Nebraska.
Okay.
I don't know where that is, but okay. And then Chase B says, I'm on the fire department in Ashland, right next to Greenwood, and he had about 6 different calls going off at once from the storm.
Wow.
Whoo, that would have been terrible.
Well, if that was by Greenwood, it makes sense because when I went down there, the thing that I don't understand about storms and tornadoes specifically is what was very interesting is I went west to Seward. Text line, correct me if I'm wrong, 402-464-5685. Seward is west of Lincoln.
Yes.
There's crazy hailstorms, crazy damage. I passed through Lincoln on my way to Greenwood, and Lincoln was basically nothing. You couldn't even tell that a storm had hit. I don't even know. There's a little bit of rain, a little bit of drizzle, I think.
Yep.
But then you go just a little bit further east to Greenwood, and it was like a tornado hit.
The Lincoln Dome strikes again,
which is crazy.
There's a dome over Lincoln,
and I don't get it.
There's a dome over Omaha as well, where storms. I mean, they do.
Is it like an altitude thing?
Just don't. I honestly don't know. I think there's a dome. It's invisible, and it just keeps the storms out. That's all it is.
I don't know. It was very bizarre, and I'd never seen anything like that. It does seem like it's some type of dome. Ray says avalanches and lightnings. I want to get to Thomas and Lincoln's question. I don't know if he's implying that he's a Panthers fan.
Thomas and Lincoln is a big Panthers fan.
Is he a Panther? Is that why he's asking this?
He also hates the Panthers because they won't trade for Baker.
So he wants
Baker.
All right, so to preface and let everyone know, he says, would you accept the trade for Baker? Browns get Robbie Anderson in a conditional 4th. If they make the playoffs, they get a 3rd. Or do you want to trade for Baker would be Sam Darnold and Robbie Anderson? All right,
if you could keep Robbie Anderson, that would be ideal. If they would accept, honestly, if they'll accept Sam Darnold, considering that they don't have a quarterback, that would be the best. If you could just go straight up Baker for Sam Darnold, maybe throw in a pick if you have to.
The thing is, Thomas and Lincoln, I can tell you're a Panthers fan because your hypothetical trade, I don't know where you got this, but if I'm the Browns, I am certainly not giving up Baker Mayfield for Robbie Anderson in a 4th.
No.
Maybe Robbie Anderson in a 2nd. I don't think Baker Mayfield in any capacity is worth a 1st. I'm with you on that.
He's a 1st overall pick, though.
Are we really putting that much value into Robbie Anderson?
Robbie Anderson is good.
Robbie Anderson's good, but
if you have a quarterback, Robbie Anderson is really good.
I mean, I guess the problem with the Browns right now is I don't even know who their number 1 receiver would be. They traded away OBJ. Jarvis Landry, I believe, is still a free agent.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's signed him yet. Unless he's going to New Orleans. He might be going back to New Orleans.
Who is the kid out of USC that came on last year that was pretty good?
I
can't remember what
Browns.
I can't remember what it was.
Irrelevant.
Thomas and Lincoln, he says most of last season Baker was injured. I realize Baker was injured. I'm not saying Baker's a bum. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big Baker Mayfield fan, and I think the Browns did Baker Mayfield dirty, to be entirely honest with you. And now I think you're in a complete and total mess because it looks like the NFL is going to suspend Deshaun Watson at least 8 games.
Forget the Browns traded for Amari Cooper.
I completely forgot about that.
So they have Amari Cooper, Jakeem Grant. I think he's running back. Donovan Peoples-Jones. David Bell.
Donovan Peoples-Jones. That's what I was thinking.
He's from Michigan, not USC.
Why was I thinking USC?
I don't know, because like every other
Juju
USC
Smith-Schuster. Maybe I was
Yeah.
thinking the two-name thing.
Yeah,
I think
like
that was
2,
part
3
of it.
names. They have David. They drafted David Bell out of Purdue. Great wide receiver.
Give it some time.
Don't.
But
do
this is the
that.
thing, though. If you're the Browns, like when Deshaun Watson inevitably gets suspended, I think it's going to be a harsh suspension. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look, the NFL's kicked people out of the league for a lot less.
I told Nick the other day.
They might kick him out of the league.
I told Nick the other day, I honestly would be more surprised if he didn't play the first game than if he did play. With the way that the NFL is handling this
Really?
and the way the Browns are handling this, I would be more surprised if he didn't play.
Ooh.
I don't think he should.
That's a take.
I don't think he should at all.
That's a take. The
With
NFL,
the way they're not doing anything.
right, but the NFL has to do
They didn't-
something.
But they have to. They didn't do anything last year. They said he could still play if they wanted to. The Texans are the ones that didn't play him. Granted, they're now listed as a defendant, but still, they didn't play him. The NFL hasn't done anything. They've been leaving it up to the team, and they've been leaving it up to the judicial system. But as for right now, if the season started tomorrow, he would be the starting quarterback for the Browns.
I know, and I understand that, but I think that between now and week 1, week 0, whatever they classify it as in the NFL, I would be shocked if he doesn't have some type of suspension. There have been players that have been suspended for a lot less.
You're right, but there have also been players who have played the following day after doing something a lot worse.
Here's my issue. I'm going to get to Mississippi Mud Dog first real quick. Nate, did you go 5 miles north of Lincoln to look at the damage? Both Seward and Greenwood sit a little bit more north than Lincoln does. That's an interesting – I did not go too much far north of Lincoln. I guess that might be an actually pretty good theory that they sit north of Lincoln, so I'm not sure. We would have to try and figure that. But I know Greenwood and Seward is where I was this morning, and the damage was pretty rough. Here's my issue. Sorry, I had to address him there. Here's my issue with the Browns. You have to look at their history, and I know recency bias is going to help defend my point, but if you look at the past 10 years in the NFL, besides when Baker Mayfield got to Cleveland, the Browns were not only the worst team in the NFL, probably the worst team in professional sports.
Yeah.
Historically bad. I believe they had 2 defeated seasons during that stretch where you legitimately did not win a game. You went through 15, 20 quarterbacks in this span.
Mm-hmm.
You finally have a quarterback that not only wants to play for the organization, plays through injury for the organization, wins a playoff game for the organization, and you're going to push him to the curb. I understand Deshaun Watson's a better quarterback. I'm not saying that. Look, under no circumstances am I saying that Baker Mayfield's a better quarterback than Deshaun Watson. I get that. But if you're the Cleveland Browns and you know what you have and you know it's a guy that wants to play for the team, do we really want to push him to the side like this? I mean, if you're Baker Mayfield, I know he said that he's not showing up to the voluntary workouts, whatever it be. Screw him. I wouldn't either.
No,
there's
if I'm
no
Baker,
chance that
I've given you everything, and
played through injury,
and you didn't respect it. So I'm done. He's been asking for a trade. They won't trade him. I would just sit and wait until my contract is up. There's nothing else he can do because I'm not going out there because who's to say you get hurt again? What are they going to do?
Well, that's the thing is him playing through that injury, career-wise, longevity-wise,
not smart.
I don't think that was the best move for him. I really don't. But the way that the Cleveland Browns roster was structured last season, I think they needed him to play. And Baker Mayfield knew that. If they were going to make the playoffs, Baker Mayfield had to be the one playing, and he had to be the one that was going to perform better than he did.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, man, like you push this guy to the curb, and if Deshaun Watson doesn't play this year, the Browns are back to sitting a 3 or 4 win football team.
I don't even know who they're. I think it's Deshaun Kaiser. Somebody texted in the other day.
Good Lord.
So,
okay, I don't think he is. It still Deshaun Kaiser?
I think it might be.
I
have to look
way.
up their
Actually, I
roster.
think it might be Tyrod Taylor. In which case,
he's not there anymore.
if it's Tyrod Taylor, it'll be a smooth 500 season. They'll go 8-9 or 9-8.
I love Tyrod Taylor.
I do too. Trust me, I do too. But he is the epitome of a 500 quarterback.
Yeah,
but regardless, I think Baker Mayfield was disrespected, and if I were him, I'm on the same page.
Yeah, I'm done if I'm him.
And I think he's self-aware enough too to know that Deshaun Watson's the better quarterback. I don't think that is an argument that anyone is having, including Baker Mayfield.
Yep.
But Deshaun Watson has not put in the time, the effort, the energy into Cleveland.
I found their 2 backups, whether they're second and third, or
Tyrod
third and fourth.
Tyrod
so
Taylor.
It's worse. Joshua Dobbs and Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, my. I'm running it through my mind. Jacoby Brissett wins you 5 games. Josh Dobbs wins you 3.
Jacoby Brisket.
I
do love Jacoby Brissett.
Jacoby Brissett.
NC State, baby.
Jacoby Brissett, though, I will give him credit. He did lose enough games for the Colts to get Quentin Nelson, so I'm okay with that.
Jacoby Brissett has the longest rushing touchdown from a quarterback in Patriots history. He did it against the Texans. Back when Tom Brady was suspended and Jimmy Garoppolo was supposed to start the first 4 games.
And it was 23 yards.
I think that was my guess. I think it was like 30 something. It was actually a decently long run.
Oh, okay.
But
I thought it was one of those like no one has ever run between Bledsoe, Brady.
Bledsoe could run.
I don't even know who would have been before Bledsoe, to be entirely honest.
Couldn't tell you.
I couldn't tell you either.
Especially
our generation.
My Patriots history starts at Bledsoe. So
starts at Bledsoe, ends with Brady. Unless you want to throw Cam Newton in there.
It continues.
You like Mac Jones?
I do. I do love Mac Jones. We're gonna stick with Mac Jones. But on that note, we're gonna head to a break. Nick Sainert's in the building on the other side of the glass. Maybe we bring him in. Maybe we do a little 3-camera action. Who knows?
Oh yeah.
Right up next on the Happy Hour.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Radio Rico AC. More of Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Join us this Thursday, June 16th for delicious food and sports talk at Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul. Doors open at 4 p.m. and we'll be there until 8. That's this Thursday at Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 28th and Pine Lake. I'm E. Strick, and I'll see you there.
There's not many things worse than having plumbing issues at your home or business, but it's even worse if the problem isn't fixed correctly. Select Plumbing gets it right the first time, and they specialize in several things: general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate at 402-560-6197. Plus, they're hiring service plumbers. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Hello, everybody. I'm Charlie Stone, and joining me is Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, how are you?
I'm doing great, Charlie.
Andy, I know you have hundreds of new Hondas on the way, but let's talk about your pre-owned inventory.
You know, everyone in Lincoln and surrounding areas know we sell new and pre-owned Hondas, but a lot of people I talk to don't realize that we sell all makes and models.
All makes of imports and domestics, right?
Yes. In addition to Hondas, we sell Toyotas, Nissans, Volkswagens, Kias, domestic vehicles, and we have more than 125 to choose from right now, with fresh trade-ins arriving daily.
Andy, I hear about many people choosing certified pre-owned.
They are, Charlie. It's like buying a new car with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty and a special low-rate financing. Best of all, the customer can take immediate delivery.
Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. At 4 a.m, my phone rang.
Well, the thing is, at least
I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action. Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. I was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Join Nebraska Public Media and Trailblazers in women's athletics Saturday, June 18th for a live event celebrating the 50th anniversary of Title IX legislation. Join me, Aaron Sorensen, along with 3-time Olympic medalist and Nebraska volleyball standout Jordan Larson, plus Carol Frost, Peaches James Keaton, and Brenda Van Langen. Title IX, 50 years in the making, is Saturday, June 18th at 6 p.m. in the Coliseum at UNL. Free tickets are available at nebraskapublicmedia.org/Title IX.
This is Dan Friedman. Between 2010 and 2019, distracted driving caused more than 40,000 car crashes in Nebraska, resulting in over 14,000 severe injuries and deaths. Please keep your eyes on the road. If you have a smartphone, put it away while you're behind the wheel. It will help keep our community safe and secure. This message is brought to you by Friedman Law Offices, helping injured people. It's what we do. It's all we do. Find us at friedmanlaw.com today.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People City Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, when we all do a little, we change a lot.
Hi, this is Dave Osted from Osted's Golf. Let us make this your best season yet. Voted a top 100 fitter by Golf Digest, our master fitters have been trained by the same guys that build clubs for PGA pros like Rory, Tiger, DJ, and Jordan. Have old clubs? Trade them in Osted's Value Guide, or have our club specialists get your clubs swinging like new. Go to our website and make your fitting appointment. You're a click away from a better golf game. Play better, have fun, and shop Osted's.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to The Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary, sponsored by Empire Fence and Netting on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. Happy Hour 93.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com. We're joined by one Nick Sainert.
What's up, gentlemen?
How was Wingstop?
I got the bubble guts a little bit, but we're chilling.
I'm mad you didn't bring me any wings.
I thought about it as I walked out. I did.
I am very sad right now.
I'm sorry, Enrique. But to I apologize. But to counter not bringing you lunch, I will stay an extra hour.
Yeah, wait, what a second. You didn't bring us Wingstop?
No, of course he didn't. He's Nick Sainert. He does what he wants.
Stop. Don't.
I filled in for the happy hour. I thought I'd at least get lunch out of this deal.
Nope. You filled in for the happy hour. You drove around the surrounding cities
has nothing to do with me.
To look at the damage and to tell
let people know.
Let people know what was going on in the city last night, in the cities last night. And you know what Nick Sainert does? Nothing.
The you driving around to various cities means nothing to
Nick Sainert does.
Whoa.
He's reporting. He's out here reporting, letting people know that their loved ones, that nobody is injured.
Exactly. This is the things that public needs to know.
You're right.
The public needs to know. This is why local news is alive and well. And you have the audacity to not even bring us Wingstop.
And you're out here just like, you know what? You don't deserve food.
That's
I'm over here running back and forth, between here and over there, making rejoins and opens and cutting things up for podcasts. And you come in here just saying, you know what? No wings.
That's
for you.
a good point. Big Bird says, let's not forget Nick brought Chick-fil-A to Nicole. He did do that.
We don't need to do. No, actually, that's false. Actually,
no, I do remember that.
So what happened? Man, all the jokes are about to come out.
It's okay. No, we can say that she's leaving.
So actually, funny enough, well, I can't say that part on it. So, okay, so Nicole might be calling in a couple minutes actually to talk about her new gig.
She's leaving us for Texas A&M.
Yep.
I am upset.
Because I was she was telling
She
me
threw
how
a gig 'em in there too.
She did. How
Gig'em.
dare she?
Gig'em. She gets to go to SEC Media
Big
Days
Red!
in 3 weeks. She gets to go to SEC Media Days.
Gig'em Big Red?
Maybe.
Gig'em Big Red. So, yeah. But anyway, I apologize that I did not bring you guys lunch. But here, what if I reward you with a $25 gift card to Wingstop so you can run over to 50th and O Street and get your own Wingstop?
I don't have time for that.
On me.
I would appreciate that.
I can't do that. I guess Rico can.
Yeah. Rico could bring it back for us at the water cooler.
And by us, he means you.
Just you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are you involved in
Because
this?
I don't need it.
Wow, great toss. This is why you didn't go pro.
No, it's because I'm 5'9", 5'10". Sorry, of course.
Ooh,
5'10".
Jory said Nicole gets to report on the Jimbo Saban saga.
Oh,
that is
jealous.
true. I didn't even feel.
Yeah,
Because
so-
I'm pretty sure she's doing full-time sports too.
She is.
Yeah.
Look at her.
So we are.
Yeah,
we
I'm
are.
happy for her.
We will call her in about 10 minutes, and she'll come on the show just to talk about her new
Sad.
gig. No, you got to talk about her new gig.
I
It
know. I'm
happened- it's
actually
happening
gonna miss.
quick.
I'm gonna miss Nicole a lot too, because you guys got to remember it's kind of like a hybrid for me. It's hybrid for her. So I'm not only losing a ticket friend, I'm losing a 10-11 friend.
Yeah. So we'll.
It's tough.
I unfortunately didn't really talk to Nicole all that much, but I do know that she loves
really
my
dampen
children,
the mood
so-
there, Rico. Jeez.
But I do consider her a dear friend. She considers
There
me
you
a
go.
dear friend.
All right, that's all.
That's good.
I did say that my kids won't allow her to go, so we'll see how that goes.
Maybe that'll help.
Yeah,
Maybe she'll change
if,
her mind.
If Ellie tells her not to, maybe she'll stay.
Yeah. Maybe that's the,
Also,
maybe
Big Bird just makes another good point.
No,
he is
stop.
on fire today. Nick's going to give you guys a gift card that's probably from the station, and then saying that he's buying you lunch.
Hey,
That's a good point.
enjoy some wings on me.
Thanks.
On you? Is that what it is? Okay.
On me.
All right.
You're a real one.
Sure.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate that.
Hey, okay, good. I'm glad. You're welcome.
I don't appreciate that. I had a question for you in the first segment that I didn't get to. So I have friends that are complaining about the College World Series ticket prices.
Speaking of, I bought an $85 ticket today.
Proud of you.
I'm not going to do that.
If that's what was my question.
I know, I was about
if
to go there.
Virginia Tech was at the College World Series, how much is too much for a ticket?
I would have paid no matter what it costs.
So they're playing it. We'll say they're playing at 6 because that's when the most expensive
Yeah.
tickets are. Do you want to sit outfield? Do you want to be closer to the action?
I don't really care where I sit. I'd probably find. I'd probably find the cheapest seat. But no matter how expensive that cheapest seat is, I'd pay for it. So what is it? $85?
So,
is the cheapest seat?
no.
So 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Certain days. So weekends, if you wanted to go to the very first game
Right.
that they play, 6 o'clock, it's somewhere over 150
So
I'd
time
pay
out.
that.
for
So,
like dead center.
I'd pay that.
really?
Absolutely.
So here's the thing. So
They've
there's-
never been to
there's-
the College World Series.
No. I'm not saying really you'd buy it because I know you would. But so there's 5 of us going next Wednesday night, and we got 5
Hey,
tickets.
I think I got tickets for my grandparents-in-law for
Really?
Wednesday night.
Okay.
No, Wednesday morning. They're
Okay.
going
Well, I'm going Wednesday. So
Grandparents-in-law, nice.
yeah,
Brownie points.
nice. Yeah, that'll do it.
That is nice.
do what I gotta do.
So Wednesday night, and we are down the first base line near the corner.
How much were they?
85.
Well, that's because it's a Wednesday.
It's
Is
a
it
Wednesday
6?
night. Yeah, it's a 6 p.m. game.
Yeah, the 6 p.m.
Well,
games
no,
are more
but-
expensive. The 1 p.m. games are cheaper.
Yeah.
But it's still a Wednesday. I'm going to
Yeah,
assume
it's-
Friday,
it's-
Saturday
it's-
is going to be far more
It's next
expensive.
Wednesday though, so it's going to be pretty deep into the tournament.
Also, another
This
thing that might
this
play
coming
into
Wednesday,
that as well is that they don't know who the teams are going to be. So
That's
people
true.
are already paying to see
That's-
that team.
You're
so that
absolutely
first,
right.
So that first weekend they play Friday. The opening games are Friday, Saturday. Those tickets are disgusting. But then the weekday games, like even that Sunday is going to be pretty expensive because it's going to be an elimination games. But the weekday games, if you go at 1 p.m., which a lot of people are going to be at work, but just take the day off, whatever.
Yeah.
It's College World Series.
Yeah, do
they're-
what Rico's
they're-
doing.
If you go, I'm not going. If you go 1 p.m. dead center, $8
Jeez. For what game?
for just the week, like a Wednesday game at 1 o'clock.
Well, you know what's crazy is last year, I don't know if you guys remember the walk-off Mississippi State had
Yep.
against Texas to get into the College World Series.
Yep.
I was at that game, and it was only like $30 tickets.
Wow.
Maybe people just
Yeah.
don't like to watch Texas play,
Well,
which I understand that. I'm right
I
there
feel
with
like
you.
I feel like they're going to be cheaper if you just get them at the window. I'm not 100% on that, but I remember
Oh,
back
wait
in
a
the
second.
day
Wait a
that
second.
I would just go up to the windows.
Wait a second. So Enrique's wife texts in.
Why
and
she got to
says-
do that?
And says, timeout. Enrique did not come up with the idea, nor did he buy the tickets. He's always taking credit for his wife's ideas.
First off,
Yikes.
hold on.
Someone didn't know that his wife was listening to the show.
Oh no, I know she's listening.
Well, that was your own fault then.
No, okay, hold on.
You're in trouble.
So,
yikes.
Wasn't my idea, but I always talk about the Cultured Series, and they love to go. I helped get them tickets last year, and also I helped this year because I was the one that looked them up. Doesn't matter if I didn't pay for them. It was on my phone.
Who's the breadwinner?
Oh, it's her.
All right, then.
I'm not even.
Then honestly, if I'm you, I'd take full credit.
I'm taking full credit.
I'd take full credit. I'm sorry.
All me.
Wow.
I might be on Rico's side on this one.
That's unreal. No.
Why?
No.
Why? Listen, no. If she's the breadwinner, that's her choice to buy the ticket.
That does not mean
Rico's in the clear here.
Rico took credit for buying them.
Rico's in the clear here.
My idea. I was
in
getting
the clear
brownie
here.
points for my grandparents-in-law.
Technically, she didn't buy them either.
Well, she just said
last year she got tickets from her work, so that is also false.
That is true.
So you're just a giant liar.
I'm not a liar. I never said I got the tickets last year.
What is going on right
You just
now?
said you got the tickets last year, that you helped them get tickets
Yeah,
last year.
I helped get them.
No, you did not.
Yeah, I did. I said that I wanted
because
to go.
without your wife working at that at the time,
without
wherever
me,
she was,
without me speaking it into existence, the tickets, the universe wouldn't have granted her tickets.
The text line is on your wife's side, Rico.
Well,
Yeah,
of course
you're
they
out
are.
of control.
Of course they're on her side. The text line doesn't like me.
How are we
Rico,
supposed
I've
to
got
take you
your back.
serious wearing that jersey? Also, I mean, you got
She got this. She got this for me though.
I love it. You got a cheese runs on your right sleeve.
I do, and I have frings on this one on the left sleeve,
I never had a run.
and I have a crinkle fry pinstripes.
I never had a real. Well, I haven't had a Runza from the Runza restaurant. I had one in Memorial Stadium, but I don't know if I want to count that.
Do they
Does
taste
that
better?
count?
I want the full experience
At the restaurant? I think
I want
they
the
do.
full experience.
Text line, does that
Is it
count?
the same thing?
Here, I have a take. Valentino's pizza tastes better at the game than it does.
Oh,
from
100%.
Valentino's.
100%.
I don't know if I've had Valentino's pizza.
If I go to a Husker event, I need to have a Valentino's pizza.
Same with
I
the
also
Fairy
noticed.
Bear-
I
same
thought
with
that
the
was kind
hot
of weird.
dogs.
They should put the pizza on a stick. Stab it down the middle.
Oh, really?
you do
Should
that?
they do that?
Why would you?
That's the stupidest
Is
thing
that what
ever.
Virginia
Really?
Tech does?
No, we actually have turkey legs.
That's actually pretty
See,
high. That's
this is
pretty
what
high.
I'm saying.
That's high
Uh,
class. That's high society.
Yep.
Right there.
Okay, so
Turkey leg-
we
they're like
Blacksburg.
25. They're like $25 though.
we should get to something here. So John Rahm talked yesterday, and I want to get your guys' opinion on this because I talked about this.
I do see the appeal that other people see towards the live golf. I do see some of the, how do I put this delicately, points or arguments they can make towards why they prefer it. To be honest, part of the format is not really appealing to me. Shotgun 3 days to me is not a golf tournament, no cut. It's that simple. I want to play against the best in the world in a format that's been going on for hundreds of years, right? So that's what I want to see. And yeah, money is great, but when Kelly and I, this first thing happened, we started talking about it. We're like, will our lifestyle change if I got 400 million? No.
What? Would John Rahm's lifestyle change if he got 400 million?
One more time.
We're like, will our lifestyle change if I got 400 million? No.
What?
Now I have this. When you played this for me, when you told me about the quote, my first thought was that's crazy. Then my second thought was, well, maybe he just doesn't spend a lot of money.
Even if you don't spend a lot of money, if you have the money, you would then in turn be spending the money.
I agree.
I mean, does he? He doesn't have to spend it.
Okay, whoa. If he would have thrown out like $5 million, $10 million, sure. For John Rahm, that's probably not making a huge difference. $400 million, I don't care who you are unless you're like Bill Gates or Jeff Bezos.
Okay, time out, actually.
John Rahm's not either of those.
No,
that's a
time out.
lot of money. And what's his net
I
worth?
don't know where he got 400 million from.
What's his net worth?
Oh,
Rahm's salary and net worth. He has earned more money from his golf career. In fact, his monthly salary is $5.9 million.
Monthly?
That's what it says.
Oh, yeah, maybe his lifestyle wouldn't change that much.
Wait, where are you getting this? No, still $400 million. Think about that. Think about what you can
Where is
actually
it-
do with $400 million.
Okay, but seriously, where's he getting that number from? Because nobody on that tour is getting $400 million, are they?
I mean, Tiger
Woods was offered a billion.
Woods
He
was
said
offered a
no,
billion.
though.
He did
And
say
he was
no.
think about that. So I was actually having a conversation with my
Now,
buddy.
Tiger, I don't know if he needs that.
No. Tiger. So Tiger just got officially announced as a Forbes billionaire, right?
Mhm.
So in
Right.
assets
Him and
and
LeBron.
everything, and he turned down another billion.
$2 billion.
So he is a billionaire, and he was okay with saying no to another billion. Like, think about that.
Honestly, I don't care how much money I have. I don't think I'd say no to $400 million.
I'm trying to think, though. If you had an extra $1 billion, well, one, they wouldn't pay it up front. It would probably be over
It's increments.
Right, the
4
course
years
of his career, whatever it may be. Also, if you had $1 billion, then what would he spend it on? I guess he'd probably buy like a professional sports team, I guess.
Well, that's what LeBron said he wants to do.
Who is LeBron going to buy with $1 billion?
He wants to fund, buy, move, whatever, a team in Las Vegas.
LeBron already.
That's going to cost more than $1 billion.
LeBron already owns a school.
It's true. Well, he's
Pretty
not
sure
going to
LeBron
have it.
built the school.
He's not going to have it
he
himself.
like just shows up randomly at times, I guess.
I'm
He's
going to
not
assume
gonna
that
have
school
the-
isn't $1 billion.
the team himself. He'll definitely join like a group.
So be like the majority owner.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow. What if he?
I
What
mean,
if
who's
he?
gonna
What
see-
if
maybe
he like
do believe
owns the
John
Royals?
I mean, Michael Jordan
Okay,
owns
wow.
the Hornets.
Okay,
Is the majority owner of the Hornets.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
What if LeBron James is owner of the Royals?
Okay, why?
Patrick Mahomes would not allow that.
Patrick
That's
Mahomes
right.
probably wouldn't allow that.
That's right.
I'm trying to. No. There's also a huge difference. Michael Jordan lives on Lake Norman. I don't know if you guys have been to Lake Norman. It's gorgeous.
I've never been.
I didn't know where LeBron
Listen,
James lived.
I'm not coming. I'm not coming.
I had no idea.
I'm not coming to Kansas City. But where would the best place be to live in Kansas City?
Well,
I
it
like
was.
because that's the
I
thing
like
is you're
Kansas
locked
City a
into
lot.
that.
I like Kansas City a lot.
It was. What was it?
Okay,
The
what are we doing?
the
here?
Drury Inn across.
Okay, speaking of, I stopped at the Drury Inn last Friday because we
I'd
didn't
buy
want
a casino.
That's a good investment. there.
That's probably
That's a
what I would
great
do.
investment. But
An
no,
entire chain.
here's the deal.
Caesars is mine now.
No, here's the deal.
Nathan's.
Caesars is now
Not the hot
Nathan's.
dogs. Not the hot dogs.
Actually,
the
no.
casino.
That is a good point. I would buy Nathan's hot dogs. That is a very good point.
That'd be great.
It would be. I would. If I won the lottery today, I would buy out Nathan's hot dogs.
It would say Nathan's, not the hot dogs.
Nathan's hot dogs. Nathan's hot dogs are good hot dogs too.
Anyway,
Only hot dogs I'll eat. You give me another hot dog, I say no.
No Fairbury Franks.
Nope.
Wow.
Only Nathan's.
Get out.
Only Nathan's.
Okay.
It's the principle.
all right, should we
should hit a break.
should we get a break and then should we call Nicole on the other side?
First, Professor Rick, he says, my wife's homemade runzas are better than the restaurant. She also has the original recipe for Miller and Payne cinnamon rolls and King's onion rings. Professor Rick, if you're telling us this, I'm assuming that means you're coming by the station and letting us taste test.
That is the only reason you
because
would tell us.
That's true.
we can't claim that this is correct until we try them.
That's
True statement. It's a true statement.
The choice is yours.
All right. We'll come back in a couple minutes.
The choice is yours. I haven't had an actual runza though, so I'll just believe him.
See you up next time.
That's the thing. No, here, listen, Professor Rick, if you bring us your homemade runzas, I refuse to get a runza from the restaurant. I will leave Nebraska without going to a runza restaurant. I'd rather have them homemade.
That's a statement.
Mm-hmm. And then when I go back to Virginia, I say, you had Professor Rick's runzas? Big time. Big time, Professor. I'm telling you, it would change your life. I'm telling you.
Let's get to break.
Nicole, up next on the Happy Hour.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store to stay in touch and listen all day long wherever you are. More of the Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Well, I'm an interior designer. A lot of builders don't have designers on staff. I'm included with our Aspen package and can make your home more custom to your taste, your needs, and your wants.
Rachel's our interior designer at Aspen Builders. She's one of the reasons that makes us really good at what we do. I'm Bob Benish, and we absolutely love how Rachel takes care of our clients.
I think the biggest challenge with building is a lot of clients are worried about all the choices. When they come in, they kind of have a deer in the headlights look. I like to ask people at the end, so what did you think? And usually they pause and they say, you really broke it up, kept it simple. We just did one meeting at a time, so I wasn't looking at all the decisions I had to make. I had plenty of time to decide things. You walked me through it all. It made it simple.
Make your dream a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your dream home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop. But you just brought a haul of groceries home from the store. It's cool. No one expects you to shop and cook in the same day. So let the flavor experts at Wingstop hook you up with mouth-watering wings, crispy tenders and thighs, fries and sides delivered to your door. You can always cook tomorrow. That's why the fridge was invented. Get it delivered at wingstop.com.
Order your Wingstop online at 28th and Superior, 50th and O Street, and 29th and Pine Lake.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Any lingering shower activity should come to an end, and skies will gradually clear by this afternoon. Very comfortable conditions will top out near 80. Winds out of the north at 10 to 15. Mainly clear tonight, a low down to around 60. The heat builds right back in tomorrow. Sunny skies with a high of 93. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. But our part-time service in the Army National Guard means we get to be more. When our communities are in need, we get the chance to stand up and do something about it. We get to serve in our own region and help the people we call neighbors. Whether they are in the mountains of New Mexico, the plains of Nebraska and Kansas, the ranches of Oklahoma and Texas, the farmlands of Missouri and Arkansas, or the bayous of Louisiana, we are here for our hometowns. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Nebraska Army National Guard. Aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association at this station.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. At 4 a.m, my phone rang. They said, "I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action." Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. I was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
You're listening to The Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Happy Hour 93.7 The Ticket, ticketfm.com. Nick, Rico, and Nathan are all here because Nathan had to fill in.
Yep.
And so we just
I'm
kept him
making
in.
good points during the commercial break.
You're really not.
So we were talking about what you would spend $400 million on. And Nathan literally says, I would spend $200 million on a yacht.
He said he
half
would spend
gone.
$400 million in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
There's no way.
If I really wanted to, I could.
He's just gonna add everything onto
Think
his yacht.
how
And I
nice
said
a $200 million
He said he
yacht
would
is.
buy a $200 million
Obviously.
yacht, and then he would buy a minor league baseball team. And I said, okay, well now you're sleeping on your yacht because you didn't buy a house.
Would that be the worst thing?
I buy a house for like $2 million.
Think about that. That's two. That's still a really nice house.
Exactly, and that's what I'm
Really
saying.
nice house.
And I could go wherever I want, other than like LA.
Yeah,
which I'm good.
All right, let's go ahead and head to the phone lines.
I would just buy a state. No,
That's illegal.
Nebraska is mine.
We are joined by Nicole Griffith of 1011 News. Nicole, how's it going?
Hey guys, good. I'm currently on assignment in Seward, Nebraska, doing storm damage. So,
Nate was
walking
there.
and
I know, I was
talking
there
and
this morning.
working right now. So,
How's the storm damage look? Nathan was there earlier this morning.
I'm currently at a house. So the hail hit pretty bad south of Seward, is what I'm gathering, like south, downtown, and south. And I'm currently at a mobile home park that a tree fell on the house.
Oof. Oh, that's sad.
Hey, Nicole, what if I was putting in your little tag on here for the phone, and what if I put almost formally 1011 News?
Are you breaking the news right now?
Oh no, I'm not breaking anything. You broke it.
You already broke. The news has been broken.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you see how many likes and comments you got? I don't think I'm breaking anything.
Yeah, but I haven't verbally said it on the ticket yet, so you broke it, Rico. Way to go.
Rico's always like that.
Just call me Steve Sipple.
All right. That's true. All right, so
No one does that.
you are going to College Station. How excited are you?
Yeah, so I have, I'm accepting a job. I have accepted, I don't know, past tense, current tense, present tense, whatever, with our sister station in Bryan College Station. And I'm really excited. I feel, Big Ten country doesn't like SEC country. So my news is getting met with a mix of emotions, but I'm really excited to, new challenge, new chapter, and get it going.
So explain what your first couple weeks are going to look like, because you were telling me last night that you get started pretty quickly. What's your first assignment?
Yeah, so we were at the Salt Dogs game last night. Shout out Dogs for anyone who saw us there. Nick and I are friends.
We are.
And we were talking about the news, and they're kind of rushing me down there, and they wanted me to start the first week of July, which is a little scary, but I got it moved to the second week because SEC Media Days is the third week of July. And so they're like, we need you here for SEC Media Days.
How jacked are you to cover Jimbo?
I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I know I'm going from one very passionate fan base to the next passionate fan base. And I know there's a little smoke getting blown between Jimbo and Nick Saban. So I want all the smoke, and I'm ready for it.
Okay, then last question before we let you go, so you can stay on assignment.
No, it's okay. Sorry, I'm just like into it.
No, it's okay.
In this person's driveway.
Rico thinks that he can get you to stay by saying that his daughter wants you to stay. Is that a possibility?
Yes, Ellie. I know. It's going to be so sad, but it sounds like we'll just have to watch Moana together in Texas.
Nice.
I guess I'll just send her down to you. It'll be fine. Are you excited to meet? I don't even know how to pronounce the dog's name. The Texas A&M mascot.
Yes, a collie. I don't even want to say it, but I don't know how to say it. But I used to have collies growing up, so I was really excited when I saw it was a collie. So I'm very excited.
All right, well, Nicole, I figured I'd just get you on here for a couple minutes. We'll let you go back to work.
You can have if you have more questions, I'll take them. They're just.
Are you going to cover?
People aren't leaving anytime soon. There's a tree on their house.
Oh well, that's so sad. Dang. Are you going to cover the Midnight Yell sessions for Texas A&M student section?
We'll find out.
Exciting.
Nicole, are you excited to finally live in a place that's not cold half of the year?
Well, I'm from South Dakota, Nathan, so I'm a little stronger than you. So
Whoa, no, that's my point. That's what I'm saying. You've never lived somewhere where it's not cold. Are you excited?
I'm a little nervous because their summer is our winter, I guess. Like people don't go. It's Central Texas. People don't go outside. And so I was like, don't bring my boots, not my cowboy boots. I don't have cowboy boots. My snow boots. I was like, do I bring my snow boots? Do I bring my winter coat? What do I do?
You can be a pioneer. You can be the first to head outside.
Yeah. Well, when they get like an inch of snow, everything shuts down. So
yes. And it's exciting because they're in the College World Series. So first year head coach Schlossnagel from TCU is going to Omaha.
So how is that going to go if they win the College World Series? You get down there the second week. Are you going to have to be talking about that some more?
I think so. I think we'll be talking about it.
Nicole, at first the way the seeds played out, it would have been Texas A&M slated against Virginia Tech. Who would you have rooting for?
I can't go with Nathan's team.
Thank you.
Gig 'em.
Thank you. Gig 'em.
How many times have you said gig 'em in the last 24 hours?
I haven't said it very many. I have typed it a lot.
Okay,
and
there it is.
I'm getting a lot of messages that people are like, you lost me at Gig 'em or you lost me at Texas. And I know I'm losing some followers. Nick was with me when I posted it and we were kind of watching it. And, I get that. Like, people want me for Husker coverage. But I hope people, follow along and watch my journey. And hopefully Nebraska and Texas A&M will meet in a bowl game this year, right? 9-3.
That's what I was just going to say. What if Texas A&M goes 3-9 your first season down there?
Then I think we know who the problem is.
Perfect. I just wanted to hear you say it. All right, Nicole, we'll let you go. Enjoy covering some storm damage over in Seward, Nebraska.
I will. Yeah, tune in at 5 and 6 on 10-11. I'll be live out here with our intern Grace and
there you go.
Just trucking around Seward. So.
Perfect. And Nicole will have one more show on the ticket.
We will. We will.
So
One last Nick and Nicole mess around.
Wait a second. You get an intern?
Yeah, Grace is with me.
She
doesn't know who you are.
I just processed what happened. No, I do know Grace, but I just processed that you have an intern.
Did
I
you
never
get
get. No, I don't have an intern.
I requested an intern because I was like, I don't want to go up to Seward by myself. I need a buddy today. And so I got Grace, and then you're getting Chloe next week.
Oh, nice. All right. Well,
she's moving to the morning.
I'm no longer mad.
There you go. Get over it.
All right.
Okay.
All right. See you,
Just
Nicole.
some 10-11 drama. That's the listeners.
All right. We'll talk to you later, Nicole.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
That is Nicole Griffith. So we'll have one more ticket weeknights with Nicole Griffith.
Maybe I show up.
Maybe you show up. Yeah.
Maybe I stay.
You should.
Maybe everyone shows up.
Maybe everybody does show up.
We throw a party. Mark will probably make some type of delicacy.
As he does.
Let's just go out for drinks after.
Maybe Ellie shows up.
Then we don't go out for drinks after. Nah.
No, we can't.
But-
She just needs apple juice.
Yep. So I guess secret's out. Yeah, I saw Dog's game last night. It was fun. So secret's out. There you go. Text line. Do with that what you want. Because I already know it's coming. It's already started coming. So 402-464-5685. The Honda Lincoln Hotline. Water cooler. I don't know why I said that. The show's over.
Mark says he's not making you anything.
Maybe I'm just a little flustered.
Maybe just a little bit. I don't know why.
What? I don't know why either.
It's fine.
I have
Whatever.
no clue why.
All right.
Water cooler's next. See ya.
Adios.
This is your High School Minute